In this video, we're going to look at how to use trigonometry to determine a missing angle in a right triangle. So our goal is going to be to find this angle. And notice our directions say that we're going to be rounding to the nearest whole, so nearest whole degree. Focusing in on our picture here, the angle we're looking for is going to be our focal point. So if we're standing at this acute angle of the triangle, the 19 is the opposite leg. I have to go all the way through the triangle to reach that. 49 meters is the hypotenuse. The 49 meters is across from the right angle, so it is the hypotenuse. If we take a look at this leg, it is left blank. It's not labeled at all. It is the adjacent leg. Looking at our three choices for our trig functions. The adjacent leg in this diagram is blank. That means that we cannot use cosine and we cannot use tangent. We don't have the information to use those two trig functions. We do, however, have enough to work with the sine. The sine of an angle is based on the opposite, which is 19, over the hypotenuse, which is 49. So we'll take a second to write that out. Sine of an angle is opposite over hypotenuse. In this problem, we do not know the angle, so we'll actually have the x for the angle. The opposite number is the 19, and the hypotenuse is 49. We are going to look at this fraction as a division problem. So we're going to do 19 divided by 49 to create a decimal. So when we do that division, we're looking at the decimal 0.38775. Again, I encourage you to show 6 places after the decimal because these values are so close together. Having that many place values is going to help us be precise. Those of you who are working with the trig table, we're going to be looking for this value in the trig table. Specifically, we want to look at it as a sine value. So going over to this trig table that I found here online, okay, shows a little bit more than what we are working with. So we're going to focus on the first 3 columns specifically for our work. So we have the sine, cosine, and tangent. This problem we're just doing is looking at the sine, and we want to find the decimal that's closest to what we were looking for. Oh, gotta be careful with that. So 0.387 is closest to this value, so it is 23 degrees.